Duistic Studio. Do more. Hey everyone, welcome to the Andrea Show. In this video, we're going to talk about the war that is going on right now in Israel and Palestine. It is my objective to be an initial, informative platform pertaining to this subject, okay? For people to think that everyone knows what's going on in Israel and Palestine, that is just remedial, okay? Not everyone understands why this war has been going on so long. Not everyone understands how people of God could be in a war that is just really evil. Children are dying. People are dying. This isn't just a war against the military. This is a war against them, the people of Israel and Palestine. Now, I'm nonpartisan. I'm not here to tell you that
Israel should reign supreme and bomb the heck out of the Palestine people because of whatever reason,
or vice versa. I'm here to say that everyone should be on board with helping everyone involved as far as on a civilian standpoint level. Listen, I'm not in the military. I can't tell you what deals that fell through, what contracts people didn't follow up with. But what I can say is that as an American, no family should be evicted from their home, especially if they've been paying their rent. I'm a real estate agent, okay? I would have caught my landlord. No cap. It's not like that. This is, it just seems like a vicious war. What militias have the right to go into someone's home and evict them? Who gave them the right? You know, there are children dying. It's just beyond me to understand what would warrant this type of extreme war. Right now, I'm going to show you what the news has been reporting pertaining to the Palestine and Israeli war.
Once more, hell is unleashed in a small, crowded place. As Israel's fire and brimstone rain down on Gaza, and Hamas and Islamic Jihad's rockets roar out of Gaza into Israel. A conflict left to fester again has burst into flames. While Hamas has put out videos of its rocket teams, the message clear. Escalation appears inevitable, and all the death and suffering that go with it.
So this is a big question that we've been getting, and it's all over social media by both sides using this to make a point. Hi, my name's John. I'm a career journalist, and part of my job was covering the Middle East. Let's unpack this. So what happened? No one is disputing Israeli security forces entered the compound. That is fact. There's video, there's witnesses. That happened. Stun grenades were used, tear gas was used. So now that we have the what, it leads us next to why. And according to the Associated Press, who had reporters on the ground, they said, quote, it was unclear what sparked the violence, but videos circulating online showed worshippers clashing with police. So what is clear? There were 90,000 worshippers there that night, and to say all of them were clashing with security is a gross misstatement. Also clear, Hamas was on site. There are videos and photos showing Hamas flags being flown. Also clear, Israel is in charge of the complex security under an agreement with Jordan. Also clear, the complex is still open. 17,000 worshippers ended Ramadan services there today.
Y'all want to know something funny? Supposedly, the United States government cannot afford to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour, or provide affordable health care to its citizens, or provide clean water in Flint, or make college tuition more affordable, or even cancel its student loans, or even anything to help its citizens at that. But you know what they can do? They can apparently provide $38 billion in military aid to the Israeli government. A country that has absolutely nothing to do with them, a country who has been causing terror and committing mass genocide against the rightful owners of this land. And by the way, I don't mean country because Israel does not exist. The U.S. has direct involvement in the killing of innocent Palestinian lives and the ethnic cleansing that has been taking place for the past 73 years. This has to end. Palestinian lives deserve better. They deserve to live freely and happily. It's time we bring awareness to what's really been happening in Palestine.
So I just sat for an hour and watched TikTok and tried to get a perspective beyond what the news is giving out. And what I have found is that it is overwhelmingly, I'm sorry, I just saw some graphic content, so please excuse me. One thing that you can definitely see is that there are people that feel entitled to this land that they're fighting over. There is entitlement that is being perpetuated through even the media. I mean, I've seen posts of people that are for Israel, which sure, they're our ally. Sure, why not? I don't see any problem with wanting to stand for safety and for Israel. But one thing that I'm seeing is that there's seems to be a little desensitization pertaining to the Palestinians. That's my prominent observation. The Palestine people, right? Like, it's clear too. And it just feels so familiar as an African American woman. God is love. God is peace. God is forgiveness. Now, it is undeniable that on a biblical standpoint, Jewish people are God's family. Jewish, the chosen people. Fine, I'll give you that. But where in the Bible did it say that you're supposed to bomb and take these people out of their homes? Okay? Where did it say that Yeshua, Jesus, or God, whoever you want to say his name is, he's got lots of names. Allah, you named the light, son, my God. Where did it say that it was okay to take it? To bomb and hurt people to get it? God says thou shalt not kill. It is the commandment. Why is it that some people just choose to pick out the things that they want from the Bible to fit their narrative, to fit their life, to fit their objectives? God says thou shalt not kill. There's only a few commandments. That was like the main one. So make it make sense in the world, please. Because people are hurting. So with that said, I don't know what else to say, but I think we should all just hang on to our bootstraps here and definitely use whatever platform you have. Use your voice, use your pen, use your resources to make sure that we're not only an ally of Israel, but we are an ally for humanity. We need to forgive. But one thing I think we should all agreed to is that no children should die because of adult wars. At least let's get the children out of there and let America do what we can to make sure that these families aren't homeless, so that these families have basic needs, because that's what God will want us to do. And that is who we trust. I'm going to leave all the resources that I can find, how you can be of help. I'm going to do what I can. Of course, I'm already starting to be a spokesperson. I'm speaking out. But if I can, give monies, I will. Whatever we got to do together, I'll leave the links in the comment section, in the drop down arrow. Please click on it, and please support Palestine and Israel in finding peace and resolutions that's going to end this mess and end this war, so people can move on with their lives. Palestine lives matter. 2. Please believe me.